Monroe, Ray, and Weston. So I guess that's the place. Lens Truck Accessories at Siebel on Military Road. When I get big enough.
Once again from the Redbird Arena, welcome to Fox Valley Association Basketball. Good evening, I'm Mike Pfeiffer along with Nick Van Acker. And Nick, I'm going to tell you, the JV game was any indication tonight we're up for a wild one.
Yeah, and as you mentioned in the pregame about being a physical game, that JV game was a real physical one. I can just imagine what the varsity games could be like.
That was at the end. We'll talk more about that one. Right now, let's take it courtside with tonight's starters and, of course, the non-starters. Mr. Dave Bartoludi.
Gerard Schumacher. Number 45, Pete Miller. And number 32, Eric Accord. And for our final act, Cardinals. Number 5, Dallas Diener. Number 12, Eric McClyman. Number 13, Jesse Jaco. Number 20, Ben Thomas. Number 22, Tim Lloyd. Number 24, Ignacio Martinez. Number 25, Al Foster. And now for the starting lineup. For Kaukauna, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Tyler Jebwabny. And for final act, number 3, 6-foot senior, Mark Simon. For Kaukauna, 5'11" sophomore, number 21, Andy Borchard. And for final act, a 6'4" senior, number 4, Nick Singer. For the Ghosts, the 6-foot junior, number 22, Jeremy Vills. And for final act, a 6-foot sophomore, number 10, Travis Diener. For Kaukauna, 6'3" junior, 43, Tony Baressa. And for final act, a 6'5" senior, 32, Cameron Ziggy. For the Ghosts, 6-foot junior, 44, Jason Francie. And for final act, a 6'4" sophomore, number 33, Drake Diener. Coaches for Kaukauna, Shallow, Shrem, Boots, McCabe, Giordano, Miller, and Justman. For final act, Dick Diener, assisted by Roger Springborn and Bob Lloyd.
And there you do have this evening's starting lineups. And Nick, a little bit more about that JV game. Matter of fact, I talked to Bob Lloyd, JV coach here just moments ago, and mentioned to me that they got beat by 30 points first time up there. Came back, won this game by but maybe about 8 at the end. Wasn't that close all the way, but that was the most physical JV game I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was. Guys and bodies flying all over the place. Technical foul at the end. A couple guys joining each other. It was a very physical basketball game, and if that one's any indication, this one's going to be a good one.
A couple jerseys had to be changed with blood on them. And,
couple of elbows in the noses.
It was,
like that.
It was wild. Well, this one is half that exciting. We got a heck of a night in front of you. After the opening tip, it's controlled by your Cardinals. They'll be wearing their white uniforms, moving left to right on your television screen. Travis with the basketball across court to Ziggy, coming off a great game last night. Skip pass, far side to Simon. Mark rotates around the offense, looking downtown, nothing there, so he backs it out with the yo-yo dribble. To the left side, Drake open for the tray, bingo!
Good start for the Cardinals right there. Great patient offense, finding the open jumper, and that was Drake Diener hitting the three-pointer.
Cardinals up 3-0 with 7.5 to go in the opening quarter of play. Just underway here from the Redbird Arena. Game 2 today, Final Act Cardinal Gals over Kaukauna by 5 earlier in the afternoon. Hope you enjoyed that one if you caught it. Kaukauna goes with the basketball off to the near side. Jawabny takes the penetration, now kicks it up at the basket after the head and shoulders fake, and a foul. It's going to go on Drake Diener. It'll be the first foul of the basketball game. Jed Wabney to the line to shoot a pair for the Ghosts. First is good. We'll get it a second. Little uncharacteristic style there for Jeb Nwabney. Reminds me of Oscar Robertson, way before your time probably, Nick. But
I remember the name, but I've never seen him play.
Oscar shot the free throw with the one hand. I hope he shoots some more free throws. We got to look at that again. Put the ball in one hand and shot put it in style. That boy could shoot free throws. Jackknife jumper by Ziggy.
As you mentioned, Ziggy, a big game last night, and right there, comes off a big game of last night, hits his first jumper of the game.
Cardinals up 5-2, 6:45 to go in the opening quarter. Bounce pass to the near side. Into the hands there of Viles. Over to the far side, rotate the ball to Borchardt. On a yo-yo dribble, right at the arc, back once again in the hands of Viles. Brings it back out, top to key, Jeb Nwabney with it. Cardinals in their prototype man-to-man defense. Still leading the conference, incidentally, in team defense. Borchardt with it. Good. On a weave in the basket, a wild shot thrown up by Viles, but it falls.
Good job by Viles. Took it nice and strong to the hoop. Wasn't afraid to take it right down there and took it strong and put it in.
Kissed it off the glass. Ziggy looking at a three. Decides to penetrate, now give it up to Travis. Simon, three ball, side pocket, no good. Kick it back out to Singer. Now it's Travis. Simon thinks about it again, now gonna hold it up. Bring it back out to the high point to Drake. Now to the near side of the court. Cameron with the basketball over to Singer. Gives it off to Simon. Simon on the left end. This time it's Drake, another tray again.
Drake Diener, another three-point basket. He's shooting 51% from the three-point arc this year. And right there, showed it again.
So Cardinals up 8-4 on a pair of trays by Drake. And a traditional basket by Ziggy. Bounce pass down low to the baseline. Gets to Baressa down there. Forces the ball up. Won't go. Pulled down by Fond du Lac. Drake trying to cheat on the break. Now it's Travis, crossover dribble to the hoop, left hand, yes, and a foul.
What a play that time by Travis Diener, not afraid to take it, and not afraid to take a hit as he did. Went hard into the wall, but a great left-handed layup by Travis Diener.
That was a great series there for Fond du Lac. Travis was a trailer on the breakout there. They left it for him at above the arc. Picks it up, gets the penetration into the paint, works the left hand to protect the ball. Basket +1.
Good start for the Cardinals. They're 4 of 5 from the field and up 10-4.
And Travis is going to try to get the old traditional three-point play, and he does. 11-4 now. Your Mike's Music scored just over 5 minutes to go in the first. Jed Nwabney with the basketball, going to take it to the far side, give the handoff there to Borchardt. Now down to the baseline, cut off there was Jeb Nwabney, and a line violation. He steps OB. Ball back to the Cards.
Good defense by Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac doing a very good job so far on Kaukauna.
Pretty good crowd out here tonight here at the Redbird Arena.
Yeah, very good crowd. Both balconies open and quite a few people up into there.
Travis with the basketball. Lob feed, skip pass style across court over to Simon. Now it's to Drake Diener, high between the rings. Crossover dribble, bounce pass far side of the court over to Simon. Now right back to Travis. Travis with penetration, drop off for Singer. Takes the 6-footer, won't go. Pulled down there by Viles, and here come the Ghosts. Did you do your homework, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Down low on the baseline. Reverse layup, good for Fransky.
No, I didn't, by the way.
Gave you one job to do today.
I never do my homework. I didn't even do it when I was in high school.
Yeah, that's obvious. Drake's three-pointer hits both sides of the rim and then falls off, and we got a foul. I think it's going to go on Ziggy over the back.
I just like to say hi to all my high school teachers, by the way.
They'd like to regrade you right now. Ziggy picks up his first. Second team foul for Fond du Lac. Well, at least the statute of limitations is gone from that. They can go back and change those grades.
I have to give my diploma back. My luck, that would probably happen.
11-6, your Mike's Music score, 3:50 to go in the opening quarter of play.
Like it wasn't hard enough already to get it.
Money will buy anything, won't it?
Yep.
Off the, give it to Jed Nwabney. Penetration off the running one-hander, won't go. Picked up there by the Cards. Off the 12-footer pull up there by Ziggy. Two more. Cameron now with 4 points in the basketball game.
Cameron averaging 9.8 points a game and putting 4 up already. Another pretty good night so far for Cameron Ziggy.
The ball there to Geiter. Now off the right side. Biles knocks down the tray.
Just when Fond du Lac seems like they're going to pull away a little bit, Kaukauna comes back, a big 3-point basket.
Kick it out to Travis. Right on the arc. Shot it away. Good. A long 2 for Travis.
Travis a little under the weather this week, not showing it all right there.
Biles going to try another tray again. Good.
Biles heating it up. He's got the hot hand right now. Just took it up himself, centered it, and put it in.
Biles with 8 points here early. And right back in your face, Travis.
A lot of scoring going on so
Yeah,
far.
if they had a game of horse going right now, it'd be pretty exciting, wouldn't it? Between Travis and Biles. The basketball, Schumacher to the far side of the court. Geiter, I should say. Back out to Biles. Looks for another 3 on the way. Back of the hoop this time. Here come the Cardinals on transition. Simon pulls up, kick it out. Drake, wide open look. Bucket.
You can't make Diener wide open from outside the three-point arc. His third three-point basket. He's going to hit him every time.
And with that, the Ghosts want a timeout. We'll step aside with 2:02 left. Cardinals lead it 20-12.
The Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery has a board of certified surgeons to help you. So whether a condition exists for weekend warrior work or around the house, the doctors at the Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery can help.
All right, welcome back. Tonight's game brought to you by Fond du Lac Decorating. The next time you're home or business in need of some painting or decorating, give Dave a call at Fond du Lac Decorating. For over 20 years, fine workmanship has always been a trademark of Fond du Lac Decorating. You always receive prompt courteous service. Call 922-8051.
Cardinals red hot here. 20 points on the board with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Have already knocked down 3 trays by Drake, and Travis has got a traditional style 3. Here come the Cardinals again. Give it to Dallas on the run and a foul. Cardinals have gone to the Pines here, brought in Dallas, Diener, along with Ben Thomas.
And as we mentioned, they'll probably do a lot of rotating. Talking to Dick Diener before the game, a few guys, Ben Thomas, as I mentioned, Travis Diener, a little bit under the weather this week. So conditioning and everything, just keeping them solid for the whole game.
Biles picks up his first personal. First on the way and good there from Dallas. He'll get one more. Also into the game for Fond du Lac is Tim Lloyd. Tim was praised by Coach Dick Diener for his efforts last night in the game, and he's rewarded with early time tonight. Three-pointer short on the front of the rim there for Travis Diener. Biles away with the board. Going to the far side, Borchard with the basketball. Looking for a cutter on the baseline, not there. Borchard working one-on-one, loses the handle, tipped away, gets it back. Now kicks it back out to Baressa. Over the right side sidewalk, Borchard with it once again. Top the key, Biles. Biles cut off nicely there by Ben Thomas. Over to Borchard, free throw line extended. Now on the near side, it's Biles. Back to Borchard, two-man game. He's going to try the tray, draws nothing but air out of bounds. Back to the Cardinals.
Last 4 shots put up by the Ghosts have been three-point attempts. They're 2 of 4 right now from the three-point arc. Fond du Lac on top, 21-12.
Geithner comes out, and Jason Fransky back in for Kaukauna. Just under a minute to play in the opening quarter of action. Fond du Lac leads it 21-12. Tim Lloyd, high between the rings. Drake, and Travis Diener on the spin. Give it back to Thomas. Backdoor to Lloyd. Now Drake, wide open tray, back of the hoop. Pulled down by Fransky. Here come the Kaukauna Ghosts. Give it down low. The turnaround off the glass, good by Justin Schumacher.
Schumacher that time taking it down to the land of the Giants and just put it over the hands of Tim Lloyd and put it in.
So it's 21-14, Cardinals by 7 with 20 seconds to go. Look for Fond du Lac to take the last shot of the quarter. Travis in control. Clock down as you see it there in the top. 10, 9. As the Cardinal fans count out the clock. Over to Lloyd, the three. He's going to try a long three, hits the front of the rim, and we've come to the end of the first quarter here from the Redbird Arena. over right here, and we'll be right back right after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report.
The Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery has a board of certified surgeons to help you. So whether a condition exists for weekend voyeurism, work, or around the house, the doctors at the Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery can help.
Now in the Aurora Healthcare Center.
Welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Here's a look at the first quarter stats. Fond du Lac 8 for 14 for 57% from the field, 5 rebounds, no turnovers. For Kaukauna, 5 of 9 for 56, 2 rebounds and 2 turnovers.
Ball tipped out of bounds. There he goes. And it'll go back to the Cardinals. Travis Diener to pull the trigger. Ziggy's going to take the trade. Good!
Ziggy stepping out and putting some more points on the board. Cameron Ziggy with 7 points in the basketball game.
Cardinals were led by Drake Diener in the first quarter with 9. Travis Diener was 7 in the first quarter. Likewise, a carrying violation on the Ghost. The ball goes back to Fond du Lac. 7:31 to go in the first half of action. Cardinals owning a 10-point lead. No token pressure shown at half court. Cardinals trying to, or I should say the Ghosts were trying to trap on it, but Fond du Lac beats it easily. Ziggy, try another tray. Side pocket, good.
Cameron Ziggy with the hot hand. Boy, he has not left his game up in Kimberly. He brought it back down here to Fond du Lac with him.
Well, I hope he did.
Well,
Cardinals lead it now 27-14 on a hot shooting night thus far for the Cardinal and White. Top of the circle with it, Fronsky. Yo-yoing the dribble. Ziggy all over him. Steps up in his face. Now gives it off to the far side of the court. Schumacher back the baseline. The turnaround there is well short. Tip once, no good. Still free. Picked up by the Ghost, won't go. Ziggy climbs the imaginary ladder for the big board. Travis pulls up for a tray. Short in front of the rim. Ziggy with the board. No, that was not Ziggy. That was Singer. And on a possession, the ball should come back to the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Nick Singer underneath with the offensive board. Good positioning that time by Nick. And the jump ball.
Nick Singer with the basketball above the arc. Looking for some help. Finally gets it off to Simon. Simon will try the three. Won't go. And we'll get Singer over the back on a foul. First personal for Nick. 6:21 left in the first half of play. Fond du Lac by 13. So Biles will bring it across the timeline for the Kaukauna Galpin Ghosts. Off to the near side, Jawabny. Back again, down low, now on the baseline. Shot blocked there by, who was that? Ziggy. Fond du Lac with exactly 6 minutes back with it. Cameron. Dig into the circle. Now three-pointer from Travis. Bucket!
Fond du Lac horn on the three-point basket. 4 out of their 5 attempts here in the second quarter have been three-point baskets.
And they've hit 3 of them. Lob feed down low. Good weak side defense, but got there just a little bit early as Perez is able to lay it in.
First field goal of the second quarter by the Kaukauna Ghosts.
Ziggy, near side sidewalk. Needs some help. Finally, Singer comes out. Nick gives it off to Travis Diener. Simon now top of the circle. Ziggy, shot it away, book it again!
Good job by Cameron Ziggy. Ziggy got open because of a great screen by Nick Singer, getting him open, and Ziggy is having an excellent basketball game so far.
Ziggy with 12, and Simon on a reach foul. His first. All right, Fond du Lac offensively clicking on all cylinders tonight. Dallas Diener in, and Ben Thomas also in for Fond du Lac.
Also,
Ray Foster.
Yep,
Al Foster's in. To go along with who's in there? You got Ziggy and Drake Diener. Oh, Jeremy Viles with the basketball. Hit those 2 trays early, but hasn't done much since. Or Jawabny, I should say, over to the far side of the court. With it there is Fransky. Down low, working the baseline, kick it back out. There's Styles. Shot long. And three-pointer right away. Good for Drake Diener.
Drake stepping out that time, and we're going to have a timeout. Fond du Lac on top, 35-16.
4:36 left. We'll be right back.
There's no job too large or small for Spies Painting and Decorating. So whether your needs are residential, commercial, or industrial, the crew from Spies can handle it. Call Spies at 921-7107, Spies Painting and Decorating.
Tonight's game brought to you by Jackson Call Mortgage. Take advantage of today's low rates and low closing costs at Jackson Call Mortgage. Call Chris Sukup or Mitch Call today at 923-4020. Remember, because they worked it for themselves, they work harder for you.
Welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Fond du Lac in command, 35-16, and have really had the radar on tonight as ball taken away by Foster, who steps in the passing lane. But their outside game is really clicking. Drake's going to try another tray. Good again.
Drake felt that when he was clapping his hands, saying, give me the basketball. And another three-point basket.
Drake was walking back down court before that ball got halfway. He knew it was nothing but net. Drake in the first half, 5 trays. Wow. The runner is good. Tough shot there from Justin Schumacher.
Right now, Kaukauna, all they can do is just try to put the ball in the hoop. Fond du Lac, the three-point baskets are falling, and they're up by 20.
Fond du Lac has the runner there by Ziggy.
Fond du Lac has hit their last 5 field goals. Ziggy that time a finger roll layup.
Prior to that basket, Fond du Lac had 6 baskets in the quarter. 5 of them were threes. And a foul going to the hoop. Will come on Fond du Lac. Foster, his first. 8 3-pointers in this basketball game, ready for Fond du Lac to go along with the traditional style 3 that Travis got early in the first quarter.
There's the one-hander again.
Oh, is this? Oh, I'm going to watch this again. Let's get a nice tight shot if Matt can get on Jawabni as he's... Okay, you won't get him from behind, though. Try to watch where he elevates the ball off his right hand. Shot put it type. One hand. Take the hand off. There you go. Good looking shot there. Good job, crew.
I wouldn't even be able to hang on to the basketball. It would roll off my hand.
That's Oscar Robertson style.
Yep.
Well before your time. That's when basketball was basketball.
What's it now? Millionaires betting against millionaires.
Turnaround good from Travis. 42-20, your Mike's Music score. This is one of those nights, if you're Kaukauna, you just run into a buzzsaw and you can't wait for it. I mean, it's not a game to get you up left, but if it stays like this, you just want it to be over right now.
And it's tough to defend three-point shots. I mean, Fond du Lac just step outside. I mean, Kaukauna comes up and puts a hand in their face, and they're still hitting the three-point
You see the coaches right there, and they're all kind of holding their head right now. Excedrin headache number 3.
They ran into a red-hot Fond du Lac basketball team.
There's the Fond du Lac bench, a little more relaxed. As they should be after a good outing thus far early yet. And the inbounds pass to get Fransky inside, cutting to the bucket. He's able to lay it in.
Fond du Lac shooting 67% from the field so far here in the first half.
Not too shabby. Travis Diener at the basketball, top of the circle. Between their legs to the far side, Tim Lloyd. Lloyd on the bounce pass down low to Dallas. Give it back to Lloyd. Now over to Foster. Top of the circle to Thomas to the near side, Dallas. Good ball rotation again for the Cardinals. Skip pass, Travis. 3-ball, side pocket, no good. But Tim Lloyd able to run down that pass. Here's a pass picked off by Walter.
First turnover in the basketball game for the Cardinals.
And a foul on Lloyd. His first.
And that's another key right there. When you only commit 1 turnover so far in the game, your offense is taking care of business.
Not too shabby. Cardinals, as we mentioned, came into this game 12-1 in the conference. I believe that would make them 14-1 overall. Dropped 3 places this week in the rankings with that loss, and are at number 6 right now statewide. Fond du Lac girls at number 9. Reverse layup is underlaid by Walter, and here come the Cardinals, but taken away by Fransky. Good hustle by the Ghosts of Kaukauna. Crossover dribble by Walter, kick it back out, top of the circle. Schumacher to the right side. Fransky, take it to the hoop. Cross-court pass, laid in there by Baressa.
Good job by Fransky that time, just taking it to the hoop, penetrating, and right underneath for the basket is Baressa.
Well, good two-man game down low. Felt the weak side pressure come to double up and then dished off. Thomas has got it rejected. Foster to the glass. Good, and a foul.
Foster with the cleanup afterwards, the offensive board, and went in for the finger roll layup in the foul.
Foul will be on Walter is first. Mark Simon back in. Foster with a three-point play, conventional style. Aaron Geithner back into the game for the Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna. 45-24, your Mike's Music score. 1:15 left in the first half. Ball thrown away, now picked off by Travis. They picked that, that's Drake. With the ball, cross court to Simon. Over to Foster, near side. Al takes it to the glass, offensive foul.
Foster that time had a mission, and that was to take it right to the hoop, but a Kaukauna Ghost stepped in the way, and Foster knocked him over.
How can a Ghost step in the way?
I don't know, you can't see ghosts, can you?
You were supposed to find that out for me.
I did find that out. I was just joking. What's a galloping ghost, though? A ghost that you can't see, how do you know that they gallop?
What on a horse?
Yeah.
It's a white knight.
But how do you know that the ghost is on the horse if you can't see a ghost?
Go back to the library. Inside of a minute left.
I don't know where it is.
Biles with it to the far side. Check it, that was Borchard. Biles back to Borchard again. Now across to the near side, Schumacher. Lob feed down low. Ball partially blocked by Fond du Lac as Baressa tried to take it to the glass. Out of bounds back to Kaukauna with 37 ticks left on the clock here in the first half. Get into Baressa, now out to Schumacher. To the left side, Biles. Pull-up shot on the way there from Geithner, no good. And here comes Fond du Lac with the board. 25 seconds to go. Look for the cards for the last shot. Clock rolling. 15. Travis directing traffic down to 9. 8. Pulls up from 12. Good. Rainbow shot by Travis. They get it in. Three-quarter court shot on the way. And we've come to the end of half from the Redbird Arena. Your Mike's Music score. The Cardinals 47. The Ghosts 24.
Halftime today brought to you by Baker's String Cheese with only 79 calories in each stick. It's a perfect snack food for the kids. It's a fun food that's so easy to just peel and eat, and it's healthy for you. High protein, 100% natural. Baker's String Cheese, the official halftime snack food of the video sports team, and available at fine food stores everywhere. Baker's String Cheese of St. Cloud.
Halftime today also brought to you by KFC, featuring home delivery. Take the hassle out of mealtime with KFC. Well, Cardinals with an impressive first half of play. We'll be right back and recap it right after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal Basketball Report.
Heard the buzz? My honey barbecue wings are back at KFC. Dripping with my zingy honey barbecue sauce. Now that's finger-licking good.
And for a limited time, you can get 20 of the Colonel's finger-licking good honey barbecue wings for just $5.99. Or 6 for $1.99.
And hurry. Honey, I'm home at KFC. right good price, too.
Team Sports is your source for letter jackets throughout the Fond du Lac area. Team Sports is also your store for youth wrestling and basketball supplies. From Cardinals and Ledgers to Badgers and Packers, let Team Sports be your sports store. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 8 and Saturday from 9 to 4. Team Sports, downtown Fond du Lac, across from Veterans Park.
Institutions are alike. Marine Credit Union strives to be your first choice when it comes to all your financial needs. We offer a full line of products and services, including no-fee checking accounts, time and debit cards, and a complete line of loan products. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Fond du Lac County, the city of Waupun, and select townships in Dodge County. Marine Credit Union, with 5 locations to serve you in Fond du Lac, North Fond du Lac, and Waupun. Member NCUA.
Mom, do we have any Baker string cheese?
Yes, here. Save some for your brother's lunch.
My dad says when I get big enough to own my truck to go to Lund's Truck Accessories to make it look great. They have everything from bed liners and caps to visors and running boards from the good guys like Lund, Monroe, Raider, and Weston. So I guess that's the place. Lund's Truck Accessories at Siebel on Military Road, when I get big enough.
Mike's Music is your full-service music store in Fond du Lac. Our staff is always ready to serve you and answer questions. Our school band instrument rental policy is the best. We promise low rates and excellent service. We offer top brand names at bottom dollar prices. Guitars, drums, keyboards, recording gear, sound systems, sheet music, and accessories. At Mike's Music in Fond du Lac, your satisfaction is our priority. When you think music, think Mike's Music. Call 923-1925.
Welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Your Mike's Music halftime score. The Cardinals 47, Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna 24. And Nick, what an exposition of basketball offensively for the Fond du Lac Cardinals here in the first half.
Yeah, Fond du Lac could not have come out and played a better first half than they have tonight, shooting 63%. Fond du Lac bearing a lot of three-pointers, and offensively, actually 8 three-pointers. Offensively, Fond du Lac is just unstoppable. There's nothing really Kaukauna can do because the shots are just falling for them.
Yeah, you've got the 8 three-pointers from long range. To go along with that, they had 2 more traditional three-pointers. So in one way, shape, or form, they got 30 of their 47 points of a three-point variety. That's demoralizing to a team.
Yeah, and you can't, I mean, Kaukauna has tried to get a hand in Drake's face or Travis's face from the three-pointer, but even that doesn't work. And then when you allow those guys to square up and get an open three-point basket, the way Fond du Lac shoots three-point baskets, they're going to go down. And Cameron Ziggy's also had an excellent first half of basketball. Let's take a look at the stats for Fond du Lac. 17 of 27 for 63%. 3 of 4 from the charity stripe for 75%. 13 rebounds. And a key stat right there also, Fond du Lac taking care of the basketball. 2 turnovers. For the Kaukauna Ghosts, 9 of 22 from the field for 41%. Perfect from the charity stripe. 4 rebounds. Kaukauna has to get some more rebounds here in the game. And 5 turnovers.
Taking a look at the scoring leaders, Fond du Lac with, these are usually game numbers. Drake Diener with 15 points, Travis with 14, and Cameron Ziggy with 14, leading the way for the Cardinal. The Kaukauna Ghosts are led by Viles with 8 points. And our stats today brought to you by KFC, featuring home delivery. Take the hassle out of mealtime with KFC. Well, both teams back towards their benches. So we'll be right back with the second half right after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report.
Marcus
Sports Cable and K107.1 FM brings you Raise the Roof Night. Come support your home team, the Fond du Lac Bears. It's February 12th at the Blue Line Ice Arena as they take on the Green Bay Deacons for some bone-crushing hockey action. Now, we want to sell out the arena, so if you only come out the one game this season, get off your because this is the one to be at. For great skating, great plays, and great fans, come support the Fond du Lac Bears on Raise the Roof Night. That's February 12th. Be there.
Well, as we're just getting started here in the second half, the Ghosts with honors to inbound the basketball. Working now left to right on your television screen in their black road uniforms. Pronsky with it to the near side, give it off there to Viles, over to the left side, back to Pronsky. Lob feed inside, but tipped away there by Drake Diener. Cardinals come away with the turnover. Simon over to Ziggy, right side free throw line extended, top of the circle. That's Travis. Now back to Mark. Looking to Ziggy, right side sidewalk. Looking for Cutter down low. Wasn't there. Brings it back out. Now skip pass. Side pocket. Three ball won't go for Travis. Rim circled halfway down and back out. And here come the Ghosts. Biles to the left. Kick it to the Borcher. Now back. High between the circle. Near side. Once again, it's Biles who circled around. Borcher on a turnaround. No good. Cardinals do a great job of boxing out down low. Long bounce pass up to Diener. Now the feet inside was tipped away, and here come the Ghosts with it. 6:50 left in the third quarter of play. Biles off the left side to Jawabny. His runner won't go, gets his own rebound. Now saved from going OB. Simon into the hands of Ziggy. Cardinals with a 2-on-1 bust out. Simon overlays. Ziggy with the board. Wraparound pass to Diener. He saves it from going out of bounds, but into the hands of the Ghosts. And here they come on the run.
Both teams a little bit sloppy here to start off the second half.
A tray is good by Andy Borchardt. Borchardt with his first buck in the basketball game. And they're back to within 20 at 47-27. Ziggy. Singer with it. Give it over to Ziggy back again. On the way, book a three of his own.
Fond du Lac starting off the second half with a three-point basket. Much of what they did in the first half.
Cameron Ziggy over the last 2 weeks or so has really got cooking on the offensive side.
Yeah, all around. They knew he was going to be one of their scorers behind Travis and Drake, and he's really showed it so far.
Travis takes it away to the glass, underlays, and Jawabny with the board. Well, as Coach Diener said, there's three guys they look to the score on this team. The two Dieners, of course, Travis and Drake, and the other being Cameron Ziggy. Put back, no good. Blocked there by Singer. Here comes Diener. Drake, three ball, good again.
Fond du Lac, both field goals have been three-point baskets here in the second half.
Caught a basket, and it got foul underneath.
It's going to be on Travis Diener with a push.
Yep, it will be number 1 on Travis. But I have no idea what the number would be, but I am curious what the team record is for threes in a game. Because I would think they're getting on the verge of starting to open that book up. Biles with it. He's going to try a long tray, book it on his own side. Well, that's his third tray. Well, in the second half, there's been a total of 4 baskets made. All 4 combined have been 3-pointers. 2 apiece. Try a 3. Is it? No, a 2 at the other end by Cameron.
Fond du Lac with 10 three-point baskets here in the basketball game.
The low bounce feed on the baseline. Cut off nicely there was Baressa. Now gives it the backdoor pass, and good from Fronsky.
Fronsky, a nice move underneath. Got Tim Lloyd up in the air on the fake and put it in.
Cross-court pass to Simon. Back to Drake. Now Cameron, left side sidewalk. Lob feed back out high. Swing it between the rings to the far side of the court. Now Drake wants to bring it on back. Cut off there, give it to Simon between rings, has his pocket picked, and here comes Borchert with the basketball. Leaves it off for Viles. Down low, cutting to the baseline, Jawabny with it, skip pass on the bounce style, cross court to Fronsky. Now Viles, top of the circle. give it off to Jawadny. Good ball rotation here by the Ghosts, and a reverse layup underlays. Boy, nice effort there by Fransky. Rimmed and just came back out. Cardinals. Drake, wide open tray. Missed one. It's more of a story than anything. Bounce past the board chart. Kick it back out. Jawadny's going to try a tray. Bucket on his side.
That's going to be a two. He had his foot on the way. Yep. Had his foot just on the line.
Well, that's what he gets for cutting his toenails. He wouldn't have had them. 3:12 to go. 55-34. Cardinals out front by 21. Simon wants to try a tray. Off the glass, nothing else. Jawadny back with it. Leave it off the Vials over to the near side Borchardt. He's going to take the three. He's going to kiss the front of the rim. Picked up there by Jawadny. He puts it in.
Everybody wants to get in the game with a three-point basket.
I'm just going to say, Dick Dieter's going to take a timeout here. I think the game's getting maybe a little bit more wide open than he really wants it to be. So it's timeout with 2:49 to go in the third. Cardinals lead it 55-36.
Okay, folks, what'll it be?
What would you like, sweetheart?
A Pepsi, please.
Sorry, we only have Coke.
Now you've done it.
You're sorry? Not half as sorry as you're gonna be. I ordered a Pepsi, pal.
She's got a mind of her own.
What's with this guy?
Look, I just thought...
You thought? What you really thought was that I don't know the difference between Pepsi and a Coke, right?
Here's your Pepsi.
Thank you.
Kids say the darndest things.
What are you looking at?
I like this place.
Tonight's game brought to you by Mid-States Aluminum, serving the nation with creative solutions. Mid-States Aluminum, where progress through people makes a difference.
Back at the Redbird Arena, Cardinals with the basketball. I think that last few series was getting maybe a little bit more playground than Dick Diener wanted.
Yep.
See, right now they're going back more into their patient offense, a little bit more disciplined.
Yeah, they were just going down and throwing up three-point shots, and that's not what you want to see.
Well, when it's working, it's fine, but jump ball, possession arrow we have to check out. Below us is towards Fond du Lac. And when you're hitting everything, it's fine. But when it starts getting a little ragged, you're not scoring, then you need to really pull the clamps back again, once again.
Yep.
2:18 left in the quarter. Foster's going to try it. 16-footer won't go. Tip once no good, kept alive. Last touch by Dallas Diener, back to Kaukauna. And Kaukauna is going to bring in Jason Fransky. As leaving will be Barossa. Biles over to Borchardt. Now top of the circle, swing it to the far side of the court. Off the penetration, the ball blocked there by Lloyd. Nice job, Timmy Lloyd. Travis with it, got his pocket picked, but gets it back. And now a reach-in foul will go on Fransky. It will be number 1. Only the third team foul in the entire game on Kaukauna.
Yeah, we talked about the JV game being quite physical. This one, not as bad, but a little physical play right there.
Nah, nothing like that one was.
Oh, I know.
Lloyd with it. In some trouble. Now we'll give it off to Ben Thomas. Over to the near side, that's Travis. Over the baseline. Runner off the glass, good for Thomas.
Great job by Ben Thomas. Taking it nice and strong to the hoop. He's not afraid to go down to the land of the Giants.
So it's 57-36. Off the near side, it's Schumacher. Looking back door over to Geithner. He's going to bring the ball out, reset the offense. Biles wanted to get out on top and pop a three, but couldn't get there. Foster all over him. Tries to rub off a pick, can't do it. Now it's cross-court pass over to Schumacher. With it, there's Fransky, top of the circle. Now it's Biles. He's not shy. Take the three, but a foul on Foster, and this will be a 3-shot foul.
Yeah, not a good foul away from the ball by Al Foster. The shot went up, and Foster enough contact to draw the foul.
His first personal. Oh, let's see. Foster, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side. His third personal. That's my mistake, gang. Biles to the line to shoot 3. Misses the first. Give me a chance to remind you once again, Tuesday night we have Cardinal hockey against Reedsburg. Gets the second. Throws that missed this afternoon. Earlier today, Fond du Lac went down to Sun Prairie and brought home a 7-2 win. And Cardinals stay hot. Well, that is an early start, right? That's a 7 o'clock face-off, so we'll have it at 9:30 on Tuesday.
George Bauman's hockey report puts Fond du Lac number 2 in the state.
And they are playing well. What a job Wes Bowen and company have done. Turnaround by Dallas won't go, kept alive, but finally picked up there by Schumacher. So Biles will bring it across the timeline inside of 30 seconds to go in the quarter. 3-pointer on the way from Fronsky, short in front of the rim. Pulled down there by Lloyd. 57-37, Cardinals out top. Got a little bit on cruise control right now. Fonda's gonna look for the last shot of the quarter. Travis on the penetration, tipped once, no. Oh, what a job down low by Ben Thomas. On a mid-air, takes the shot from about 8 feet, gets the rebound, and will be fouled with 1 second on the clock.
And that's not a good foul by Kaukauna, because that's the last place you want to foul is with 1 second left on the clock.
Well, that's just a tough shot. Very athletic move there by Ben Thomas. And awareness of the clock. Gets it, 1 to follow. And the pair by Thomas. They'll go for the long inbounds pass. No, they're not going to try that. Biles will let one fly, but it's going to be too little, too late. And come to the end of 3. Mike's missed the score. Fond du Lac 59, Kaukauna 37.
The new Oil and Lube Center now open. 2 locations in Fond du Lac, Pioneer and Scott Street.
Jackson & Call Insurance, your independent insurance agents. One great agency all under one roof at the corner of Sheboygan and Marr. That's Bob Call and Bob Jackson. Because they work for themselves, they work harder for you. Call today at 923-4020.
Once again, welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Your Mike's Music score after 3 is Fond du Lac 59 and Kaukauna 37. And to take you the final 8 minutes here, after a week of 5 games and a cold on top of it, my voice is about gone. So Nick Van Acker with the call here.
All right, thanks. First, tonight's game brought to you by Sunny 97 WFDL. Tom Biolo, Greg Stenslin, and George Bauman. George Bauman and Greg Stenslin are here tonight doing the game on Sunny 97. Kaukauna out with the basketball. We'll take a look at the stats in just a few minutes. Underneath, rebounded by Drake Diener. Good job for Fond du Lac off of a couple missed shots by Kaukauna. Travis Diener with the basketball to Nick Singer. To Mark Simon at the top of the circle. Far side to Ziggy, then to Nick Singer. Mark Simon with the basketball top. Long pass to Travis Diener. Travis is going to take it to the hoop. Dish it off to Nick Singer. Nick Singer with a jumper and puts it in.
Nice look-away pass from Travis on the baseline. The Singer wide open from 14.
Biles with the basketball for Kaukauna, being guarded by Mark Simon. Biles off to Jabwabny. Back to Biles. Biles going to put up a jumper. Short, rebounded by Drake Diener.
Cardinals done a good job of box out all night long.
Travis Diener with the basketball at the top of the circle. Going to be double teamed this time. Gives it off to Mark Simon. Simon looking underneath to Cameron Ziggy. Ziggy back out top to Nick Singer. Good ball movement for Fond du Lac. Underneath to Singer. Nice strong move to the hoop, and Singer's going to be fouled by Fransky for Kaukauna.
Fouls on 44, Fransky. Third person
That'll be Fronsky's third personal, and Nick Singer will go to the free throw line. Fond du Lac on top, 61-37. On your Mike's Music score, 6:33 left here in the basketball game. Nick Singer's first one is nothing but the bottom of the net.
Singer now with 3 points in the basketball game, all coming here in the fourth quarter.
Singer's second one off the back of the hoop, rebounded by Biles for Kaukauna. Biles with the basketball at the top of the key, being guarded by Mark Simon, now by Drake Diener. Off to Fronsky. Underneath, Biles thought about the three-pointer, but thought different. Back out on top is Schumacher with the basketball. Off to Fronsky. Fronsky being guarded by Cameron Ziggy. Good defense by Cameron. Underneath, Fronsky, head fake underneath. We're gonna have a foul. It's gonna go on Nick Singer, his second. Third team foul. Biles gonna inbound it on the baseline. Out on top to Jawabny. Schumacher, long range jumper, no good, off the back of the rim, rebounded by Cameron Ziggy. Mark Simon running the offense right now at quarterback. A nice pass to Travis Diener, streaking to the hoop.
Well, that's just court awareness and each player knowing exactly what they're doing. And we got a turnover down here, Nick, as the Ghosts turn the ball over on the carry in the inbounds.
Mental mistake that time by Kaukauna. Fond du Lac a chance to put some more points on the board. They're up 64-37.
See Nick Diener right there. Bob Lloyd to his left is the JV coach we were talking to about a little earlier.
Jump game. Shot by Drake, gets the touch of the rim and puts it in. Fond du Lac 3 of 3 from the field to start off here in the fourth quarter. Kaukauna with the basketball. Out on top is Jawabny, being guarded by Travis Diener. To Viles. Out on top, Schumacher. Far side, up to the top of the key. That's Jawabny. Jump shot, no good. Strong rebound underneath, and we're going to have a pushing foul. I believe that's going to go on number 33, Justin Schumacher. We'll check it.
Schumacher got the worst of it. I think along with that, he got a bit of an elbow. Actually, going 43. Baressa, his first.
Fond du Lac, Cameron Ziggy and Mark Simon going to inbound.
Drake Diener, incidentally, is the leading rebounder on an average for the Cardinals on the season, averaging 5.9 per game. So he can get up there and play.
Mark Simon with the basketball. Far side to Drake. Back out on top of the key is Nick Singer. Bounce pass underneath to Travis. He spots it up and puts it in. Fond du Lac now 4 of 4 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Up 68-37 on your Mike's Music score.
And Travis now with 18 in the basketball game.
Underneath to Geithner. Shot won't go. Rebounded back by Kaukauna. Underneath basket, no good. Rebounded by Fond du Lac. Drake Diener with a shot, no good, off the back of the rim. Rebounded underneath by Baressa. Biles with the basketball. He's had a pretty good basketball game tonight for Kaukauna, being guarded by Ziggy. Gets Ziggy up in the air. Biles gonna spot up a long two-pointer. No good, rebounded by Kaukauna underneath. Offensive board. And stolen away by Mark Simon. Ahead to Ziggy on the transition game. Ziggy to the hoop, and he's gonna be an offensive foul.
Well, Simon with those quick hands at this end, the steal. And Simon comes in, I believe, 9th in the conference with 1.6 steals per game. Cardinals are led in that department by Travis Diener with 1.8 a game.
Foul, offensive foul will go on Cameron Ziggy, and now some substitutions in the game for Fond du Lac. Tim Lloyd in, Ben Thomas, Al Foster, and Dallas Diener. Nice ovation for the Fond du Lac players going out. Good basketball game tonight. Stolen away by Al Foster. A tie-up. We're going to have a jump ball. There you get a look at Al Foster. a 6'1" junior.
Well, we've talked about the nice crowd in hand. They've been treated to a fine effort by the Cardinals tonight. They came out against a lesser opponent, one of the teams in the bottom half of the conference, and didn't take this for granted. Came out and took care of business and have put another W on the board.
Jesse Jekyll checking in the game for the Cardinals now. Some of the guys that don't see some action getting Al Foster. Hard to the hoop and lays it in.
Nice double clutch by Foster. Brought that back, let the defense go through, then takes it off the window.
Kaukauna with the basketball. Viles to the far side. Walter back on top. Viles with the basketball back on top, being guarded by Ben Thomas. Another turnover. Al Foster picks it up to Ben Thomas, to the hoop, and puts it in. Ben Thomas for Fond du Lac, and they're on top 72-37. Viles being guarded by Ben Thomas, and they're going to get Ben with the foul. That'll be his first. 3:03 left in the basketball game. Fond du Lac cruising here this evening on top 72-37. Inbounding the basketball is Kaukauna. Walter with it. Down to the lane. Put in. Did you get a name for 32?
No, I was just looking. He's not on our roster. Horn. He's the horn man now.
All right. We'll give him that. Fond du Lac with the basketball. Nice pass by Lloyd underneath to Dallas Diener. Great feed by Tim Lloyd. Seeing Dallas streaking under the hoop, and Dallas put it in.
What's nice about the second unit in there is they are as unselfish as the first unit. This team, I think, a close-knit group.
Little push underneath. No call. Rebounded by Tim Lloyd for Fond du Lac. Ben Thomas bringing the basketball across the midcourt stripe. And there's going to be a foul right there. That's going to go on number 24, Justin Walter. That'll be his second. Yeah, as you mentioned, Fond du Lac, their second group, just like their first group, very unselfish. And, you know, they have a lot of good backups this year on their basketball team. In for Fond du Lac is Eric McClyman and Ignacio Martinez. Some other guys getting some action. Al Foster with the ball over to Martinez. Near side, back top of the key to Tim Lloyd. Over to Al Foster. Foster head fake to the hoop. And Al Foster puts it in. Kaukauna back down. Horn, a spot jumper from three-point range. No good. Rebounded by Jesse Jekyll.
We'd like to have Casey back.
Yeah.
Off the glass, Timmy Lloyd.
Timmy Lloyd getting into the scorebook. Fond du Lac putting a lot of points on the board with their second unit. Jumper by Schumacher, and he puts it in. Fond du Lac on top, 78-41. Al Foster with the ball. Give it under to Tim Lloyd, far side. Back to the top of the key. It's going to be taken away, and we're going to have a foul. That's going to go on number 12, Eric Kleiman. That'll be his first personal.
A little bit of a lazy pass there from Lloyd that time. And Walter able to step in front of it. McClyman will pick up the foul on a retaliation deal.
With it is Justin Walter being guarded by Eric McClyman for the Cardinals. McClyman, good defense. And the pass is going to be knocked out of bounds. That's going to go out on number 13, Jesse Jake. Inbounding the basketball is Schumacher. Jared Schumacher with it, strong to the lane, dishes it off, back out top. Horn for three-point range, the basket and the whistle underneath. Three-point basket's good.
Yeah, count it. I don't know what the whistle, it might have been an inadvertent whistle, I think.
54 seconds left here. Fond du Lac on top, 78-44. McClyman with the basketball off to Foster. Jekyll at the top of the key. Off to Martinez, and there's going to be a foul. That's going to go on number 33, Justin Schumacher. His first personal. Inbounding the basketball is McClyman, off to Foster. Foster on the far side. And that's going to be a carry on Al Foster. Turnover, Fond du Lac. Good effort tonight for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, cruising, going 13-1 now. To the lane, no good. Offensive rebound underneath is Justin Schumacher, and he puts it in. McClyman with the basketball to Foster. Foster's going to take it to the lane, kick it back out to McClyman. McClyman a jumper off the back of the rim, rebounded by Tim Lloyd, and Lloyd puts it back in off the offensive board.
Lloyd with 4 points here in the quarter.
Into the lane, that's Jared Schumacher, no good. Rebounded by Lloyd, and that's going to be the ball game. Fond du Lac cruises to a big victory tonight over the Kaukauna Ghosts, 80-46. We'll be back with post-game stats and everything right after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal basketball report.
How you doing, Sarge? Okay, folks, what'll it be? What would you like, sweetheart?
A Pepsi, please.
Sorry, we only have Coke. Now you've done it.
You're sorry? Not half as sorry as you're gonna be. I ordered a Pepsi, pal.
She's got a mind of her own.
What's with this guy?
Look, I just thought...
You thought? What you really thought was that I don't know the difference between Pepsi and a Coke, right?
Here's your Pepsi.
Thank you. Mmm.
Kids say the darndest things.
What are you looking at?
I like this place.
Heard the buzz? My honey barbecue wings are back at KFC. Dripping with my zingy honey barbecue sauce. Now that's finger licking good.
And for a limited time, you can get 20 of the Colonel's finger licking good honey barbecue wings for just $5.99. Or 6 for $1.99.
And hurry. Honey, I'm home. At KFC, we do chicken right. At a right good price, too.
Mike's Music is your full-service music store in Fond du Lac. Our staff is always ready to serve you and answer questions. Our school band instrument rental policy is the best. We promise low rates and excellent service. We offer top brand names at bottom dollar prices. Guitars, drums, keyboards, recording gear, sound systems, sheet music, and accessories. At Mike's Music in Fond du Lac, your satisfaction is our priority. When you think music, think Mike's Music. Call 923-1925.
There's no job too large or small for Spees Painting and Decorating. So whether your needs are residential, commercial, or industrial, the crew from Spees can handle it. Call Spees at 921-7107, Spees Painting and Decorating.
Team Sports is your source for letter jackets throughout the Fond du Lac area. Team Sports is also your store for youth wrestling and basketball supplies. From Cardinals and Ledgers to Badgers and Packers, let Team Sports be your sports store. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 8 and Saturday from 9 to 4. Team Sports, downtown Fond du Lac, across from Veterans Park.
Think Lens. Our factory warranty is important. Think Lens. Want follow-up service after the sale? Lens again. With over 30 years of experience and $2 million of inventory, Lens's unsurpassed quality vehicles include one-owner new truck trade-ins covered under the original factory warranty or backed by the Lens Sales and Service personalized warranty. So think Lens. Fond du Lac's exclusive Snowway snowplow dealer and truck center of choice. And see our complete line of Lund truck accessories. Think Lens.
Once again, welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Your Mike's Music final score tonight, the Fond du Lac Cardinals 86, and the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts 80, I should say, to 46 for Kaukauna. And Nick, Cardinals came away and took care of business early in this basketball game, came out fairly strong. They had the old three ball working for them tonight, and they shot them very often and very well.
Yeah, they did. I didn't even see the final total on number of three-point baskets, but they had 8 in the first half. Fond du Lac coming out, and pretty much after the first couple of minutes of this basketball game, when Fond du Lac was hitting those three-point baskets, it was all over. And Fond du Lac did a very nice job tonight, all around. Good offensive game and a good defensive game. All around a perfect basketball game for them tonight.
Fond du Lac, again, this basketball game overall is led by their big trio, scoring-wise, of Travis, Drake, and Cameron Ziggy. But I was more so impressed, and granted, those three had great games again tonight, but I really like what happens from there on down. Whether it be the Simons and the Singers in the starting lineup, then moving on down to number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These kids that come in, they're so well schooled and disciplined in this team. Unlike a lot of high school basketball teams, or like very few high school basketball teams, you can stick these guys in, insert them. They don't lose a lot. Everybody knows their roles. They understand the system very, very well. That's credit to a great system and great coaches.
Yeah, exactly. They have probably the deepest bench that they've had in a long time. Guys like Ben Thomas coming off the bench had a very nice game tonight. Tim Lloyd stepped up big tonight, had a good night. Al Foster stepped in also, especially with Fond du Lac. They were kind of ill this week, and when you can get those guys to step in and give guys like Travis Diener, Drake, and guys like that, and also Dallas Diener off the bench, when you give those guys breathers, it just helps out your basketball team. And as you mentioned, it goes to great coaching and great discipline that these players know their role and will take the sacrifice of having that role to win games.
Well, in a double weekend, the Cardinals have their weaker opponent of the two nights on the second night, which usually is a nightmare for a coach. But they come and take care of business with a big win tonight. Cardinals now stay on top of the conference, move 13-1 overall in the FBA, and stay at least a share of the conference right now at this point, depending upon the outcome of other games around the Fox Valley Association. Nick, let's take a look at tonight's final stats.
All right, first for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, they were 31 of 51 from the field for 61%. 6 of 8 from the charity stripe for 75%, 28 rebounds, and 8 turnovers. For the Kaukauna Ghosts, 17 of 52 from the field for 33%. 5 of 7 from the charity stripe for 71%, 15 rebounds, and 11 turnovers.
And a look at tonight's scoring leaders in the basketball game. As we mentioned, the Cardinals were led by Drake Diener with 20, Ziggy with 19, Travis with 18. What a job those guys did tonight, as they normally do. But a lot of guys got in, a lot of scoring from different people tonight. Take a look at the leading scorers for the Kaukauna Ghosts. They are led tonight by Files with 12 points, and Schumacher chips in 8 points, leading the way for the Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna. Well, that about wrap it up here tonight from the Redbird Arena. Once again, your final score. It's the Fond du Lac Cardinals 80, the Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna 46. So a pair of wins here today. The girls this afternoon with a big win, and the Ghosts tonight take a double loss with the guys losing to Fond du Lac. We remind you, action coming your way yet later on this week. Or I guess this week is over. We'll be Tuesday night. We'll have high school hockey as the Fond du Lac Cardinals will play host. That's okay. That's basketball. Next Friday night, we'll have Fond du Lac Cardinal basketball as the Applin West Terrors